The first official trailer for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire has completely taken the internet by storm. And trust me, it was absolutely crazy and a beautiful gift for every MonsterVerse fan around the world. The biggest talking point and takeaway from the trailer, apart from Godzilla's brand new evolved look of course, is the main antagonist of this movie, this hideous and dreadful looking giant red orangutan, who is called the SKAR King. But who exactly is he? Where did he come from and how powerful he exactly is? I am going to answer all that and many more interesting details in this video. So sit back, relax and enjoy. However, before going into that, I would like to make a quick and brief statement. Talking about comic book movies, games and TV shows is my biggest passion. If you want me to continue on this journey and make more such awesome contents, I just ask for a simple favor. Please spend 1 second of your time to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Trust me, it truly means the world. Okay, now let us come back to the main topic again. So, SKAR King was basically first introduced way back in the title reveal announcement teaser, which dropped like 5 months ago. The first thing in this particular teaser, which caught my attention, were these giant skeletons and skulls laid out in front of him. We also saw some of these skeletons in the official trailer as well. And the most interesting part is, in this particular shot, SKAR King even has one of these skeletons wrapped around his neck. I am going to come back to this point again and explain to you the correlation in detail. Before I come to that, let us look at this teaser one more time. We can clearly see that SKAR King is sitting on a throne, which indicates that at some point in time in the past, he was a ruler of some kind of an empire or a kingdom, so to speak. That is exactly the reason why the movie is called Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. But why is it called specifically as the New Empire? It basically indicates that SKAR King at some point in the past had ruled over an empire which apparently for some reason does not exist anymore. What we are going to witness in this movie is basically SKAR King setting up and building an entirely new empire all over again. However, a very interesting question arises at this point. How exactly did SKAR King manage to set up and build a whole freaking empire all by himself? Why would other titans follow the orders of a random red orangutan for no apparent reason? Well, to arrive at the answer to this question, we have to consider the reports of certain insiders who were apparently present at the early fan screening of Godzilla x Kong. According to most of those reports, it is being claimed that SKAR King belongs to the oldest group of titans to exist within the Hollow Earth. Since the Hollow Earth is the most radioactive place within the entire universe, SKAR King has been exposed to these enormous levels of radiations for the longest amount of time, for over millions and millions of years. As a result of the same, his body had undergone intense mutations over the years, which makes him one of the most powerful titans to ever exist. That explains why it needs two mighty powerful titans like Godzilla and Kong to team up to have a chance against him. SKAR King was so powerful that he fought and killed all other titans that have tried to revolt and fight against him over the years. Those skeletons that we see in the title revealed teaser as well as the official trailer are skeletons of those titans that he killed over the years. His domination within the Hollow Earth attracted many titans who became his followers and eventually started to consider him as their king and their ruler. As time went on, his followers began to grow and multiply in number. This is how his empire slowly started to build up and expand. His domination continued for thousands of years until one day he came face to face with a very, very special titan. SKAR King finally had an encounter with our very own king of the monsters, who is none other than our very own Godzilla. To everyone's surprise, SKAR King was actually defeated this time, as a result of which Godzilla became the one and only titan who could successfully put an end to his empire. Godzilla then proceeded to bury SKAR King somewhere deep within the Hollow Earth. So, that is what the reports from the insiders present at the early fan screening say about the origin of SKAR King. This basically answers two very important questions that was on the minds of many fans. The first thing it explains is the reason for SKAR King not appearing in any of the MonsterVerse movies so far. As I said, after being defeated by Godzilla, SKAR King was buried deep somewhere inside the Hollow Earth. He most likely survived but remained trapped there in a hibernated state for thousands of years. The second question this report answers is that it explains why Godzilla attacked Kong in Godzilla vs. Kong, in their very first encounter in the middle of the ocean. If you remember, while Kong was getting carried to Antarctica across the ocean in one of the Navy ships, it was Godzilla who attacked Kong first for no apparent reason. Now that we know about SKAR King's history with Godzilla, it is possible that Godzilla, after seeing Kong for the first time, must have felt that SKAR King has somehow been resurrected, or it is also possible that he thought Kong was a descendant of SKAR King or something of that sort. What remains to be seen is what finally awakens SKAR King in Godzilla x Kong. Something definitely must have happened during the final act of Godzilla vs. Kong which triggered SKAR King and brought him back to life. Unfortunately, we have no other option than to wait for the release of the movie to find out the exact reason for his resurrection. But what we can confirm after watching the official trailer is that SKAR King is totally pissed off and he looks like he is hungry for revenge. In this particular sequence, we see SKAR King roaring angrily and these apes in front of him look clearly scared. I believe this sequence takes place directly after his first battle with Kong, who is currently the king of the Hollow Earth. As per the reports, he is going to defeat Kong pretty easily and will reclaim his throne once again. These apes unfortunately have to come to terms with the fact that their big bad king has returned to reclaim his throne. We also get an overhead view of this whole area in the very next shot. This probably is the exact place where SKAR King's throne was once located. In fact, it looks very similar to Kong's temple within the Hollow Earth which we saw in Godzilla vs. Kong. There are certain moments in the trailer which indicate that SKAR King may not be very happy with the fact that human beings are currently ruling the world. Unlike Kong, SKAR King is not someone who can coexist and live peacefully alongside the humans. There are a couple of shots in the trailer, which indicate that SKAR King might want to erase the entire human race just like he reduced all those titans to mere skeletons in the past who tried to fight against him. We can see in this particular shot, the streets of a certain city which is in total chaos with people running for their lives everywhere. In the very next shot, we also see a massive tentacle kind of thing drop down violently in the middle of the street out of nowhere. This tentacle could be of a titan who could be one of SKAR King's followers and is merely following his orders to attack human civilization. It is being reported that during Kong's first battle with SKAR King, he gets heavily injured which results in him fracturing one of his arms. This is why we can see this mechanical reinforcement on one of Kong's forearms. At one point in the trailer, Dr. Andrews says that Kong cannot fight this battle on his own. So, that indicates that Monarch will eventually realize that they need Godzilla to help Kong to have any realistic chance to defeat SKAR King and his army of titans. Although Godzilla defeated him in the past, it is not going to be easy for him to repeat the same once again even with Kong's help. I say that, because SKAR King will be way more stronger than he was at the time when he first fought against Godzilla. This is because, he obviously would have grown bigger physically in size and after being trapped within the Hollow Earth for so many years, his body would have undergone even more mutations making him even more powerful. Another reason is that orangutans are probably the smartest and most intelligent species to exist besides humans. SKAR King definitely would have learned his lesson after his defeat at the hands of Godzilla and he is most likely going to come up with a better strategy this time. So, that is all the information and details I had to share about SKAR King in this video. To be honest, I believe Godzilla x Kong is going to be absolutely insane and it definitely has a serious potential to become one of the greatest monster movies to be ever made. Let me know your thoughts about SKAR King in the comments down below. And please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.